What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Heart DFS. If you're new to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the recent support I've gotten on these prize pick videos. You guys are loving it and I've been loving it. So let's continue this. If we can get to 200 subscribers by Sunday, that'd be huge. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at HeartDFS. Want to get to 100 followers on here by Sunday as well. Just be able to engage with you guys more, put up more prize pick plays, what I like, be able to alert anyone who plays DraftKings fantasy sports about, the core plays I like. The past two core plays I put out the past 2 days have been great. So let's go for 3 in a row. And for prize picks, we hit, I think it was 3 out of 7 yesterday. So not that well, 2 bad days in a row. But today we are going to bounce back. We've gotten absolutely screwed the past 2 days by blowouts and guys not playing at all and barely missing by half a point. All these different props. It's been horrendous luck, just very bad luck. It's going to turn around today. I got 5 today, switching up the strategy, going all stars. I mean, I guarantee something's going to go wrong here, but let's hope it doesn't. I think today will finally be the day, 5 for 5, and the season is strong. Let's go. Got 5 picks for you guys today. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. Do appreciate all the support. And the first one I have for you guys today is Jokic over projected points, 30.5. Obviously, this is a little high, but Jokic been playing absolutely amazing. As you see, he's played 3 games against the Grizzlies this year, averaged about 28 points. So that's a little bit under his projected amount. But when you look at Jokic's last few games, been unreal. Look at this. 41, 38, 38, 37, 26, 35, 28, 30. This man's been on an absolute tear, playing 35 plus minutes, shooting the ball more each game, 15, 17, 19, 21, 22, 35. I mean, they're just throwing this guy out there the whole game. He's scoring that well, scoring with such ease. This is a great game environment for Jokic. I love him in the spot. It projected over 30.5 points. They're still trying to secure their playoff spot. Obviously, they're in it, but they're trying to get a better playoff spot because people are able still to shift around in these last 2-3 games. So I love Jokic in this spot. I just know with one of these plays, or maybe all of them, we're going to lose by either half a point or a game's in a blowout, and one of these stars are not going to get full run, even though all these games should be close games. But this is what I like so far. Obviously, Jokic over projected 30.5 points. Love him in the spot. Been doing amazing. The past 3 games, close to 40 points on average, close to 26 shots a game. Unreal. Second one is over on the projected points, 17.5 for D'Angelo Russell. What's his name? Pat Bev is projected to be out. So we can see 2 games against San Antonio this year, about 21 points in both of them on average. Recent games, especially with D'Angelo without Pat Beverly, D'Angelo's getting close to about 33 minutes on average, shooting the ball a good amount, 15, 16 times, which you like to see the past 3 games, shooting it well, can be, knock down a good amount of threes, which you like to see, but you like to see the 24 points, 22, 17 in this matchup against the San Antonio Spurs. I think he should easily be able to reach this if he's hitting his shot. He is one of those guys who is a little suspect to not hitting his points, even if he gets the minutes. But I do expect him to be aggressive in this spot against San Antonio, going up against Trey Jones. Trey Jones is a decent defender. He was a good one in college. I think in the NBA he's a decent one, but I just really like this spot for D'Angelo. I'd say it's the iffiest one out of the picks I have so far, but I do think in this game environment, past 3 games have shown he's going to play about 33 minutes, shoot the ball 16 times. Love him in the spot. I think the over for this is a lock. CJ McCollum over projected 25.5 points. We got news that Brandon Ingram is now doubtful. So that just means more usage for CJ. And as we've seen so far this year, he's played 1 game against Portland, another one against his old team. Going to want to do well. That revenge game narrative, but But with Brandon Ingram being out, this game has a lot better of a chance of staying close. You know, there was that blowout risk before, you know, the Brandon Ingram news, but now that he has been pretty much almost ruled out, not yet officially, but he's doubtful to play with his hamstring. CJ looks like a great spot at 25.5, points. Without Brandon Ingram, he's going to have all the usage, all the shots he wants. We could probably see him get back up to that 20-plus shot range when it comes to this game. Good shooter, good scorer. No one on the Portland side is going to be able to guard him. Do really like him in the spot. Obviously, the point total is a little high, but with Brandon Ingram off the floor, the next best scorer is going to be Jonas Valanciunas, and that's just nothing compared to Brandon Ingram. So CJ is going to have all the usage, all the shots he wants and needs to be able to hit that 25.5 point mark. I mean, he is someone who kind of floats around that 28, 29 point range, which obviously gets you over the mark, but there was a little bit of risk with this pick, but I do like him in the spot. Next one I like is Fred VanVleet, over 18.5 points. The reason why I like this is this should be a great game. Two great teams. They both have something to play for still. And as you saw, he played one game against Philly this year, played 40 minutes, got 32 points. And the main reason why I really like this, he plays about 40 minutes a game. The past few, 39, 41, 36, 19 shots, 17, 21. He only shot 4 of 21, still got you 12 points. He can get to the free throw line, shoots a ton of threes. So if he's hitting a couple of them, I mean, there's like 75% of your points that you need is him hitting 3 or 4 threes. And then he's able to, score other ways as well. Playing a ton of minutes, good shooter, good volume shooter. Got there before the other game, but he's kind of been off in between this past month of March into April, but really like him in the spot. Should be a really good game. I don't care about Tyrese Maxey defense. Not going to stop VanVleet from absolutely chucking shots, especially threes. And if he's hitting, his average of 3, almost 4 a game, that's 12 points already right there. And I don't think he's going to have a problem getting 7 other points. They're going to need his scoring for this game. So I really like him in the spot. For all of you that are skipping to this part in the video, can you please leave a like, comment, and subscribe? We are gaining a ton of subscribers. Let's hit 200 by Sunday. I do really appreciate it. And let's get into the next pick. And my last one is Giannis. We're going back to the well. Really pissed me off the other day with his play against the Bulls. I just got to go back to the well here against the Boston Celtics. I mean, great game environment. Boston is playing on a back-to-back, so there is a little bit of blowout risk, but this game should stay close. Obviously, Giannis is Giannis, but when we played him against the Bulls, foul trouble, massive foul trouble. But even before that, first quarter, didn't shoot the ball once. Not once. 0 times. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2-time MVP, NBA Final MVP, NBA champion, shoots the ball not once, 0 times against the Bulls. 0 times. One of the best matchups in the league against the Bulls. Shoots it 0 times. 0 points in the first quarter. Second quarter, shoots it 3 times, 5 points. Obviously, he's not going to get to his 31.5 point total in that game for Prizepicks, so we got absolutely screwed. And for fantasy implications, didn't even play the whole game. Sat out most of the end of the third into the whole fourth because they didn't need him because they blew out the Bulls. But after that rant, we're going back to him over 31.5 projected points. Again, if you skipped this part in the video, could you please just leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I do appreciate all the support. Let's get to 200 subscribers and 100 Twitter followers. Do really appreciate all the support. I think we're going to get at least 4 out of 5, if not all 5 out of 5 today. The luck, is on our side. Hopefully, after 2 bad days, I think we're going to get back on the train of hitting all 5. But yeah, back to Giannis. Before this past game against the Bulls, did well against Dallas. He's playing about 40 minutes a game if he's not, in some random foul trouble. But 28 points, 44, 40, 30, 36. Should be able to easily score against Tatum or whoever's trying to guard Giannis. So love him in the spot against the Celtics. And this is what I like so far today. As I said, I'm not saying these are all locks. If you're tailing them as all locks, there is a lot of risk. As you've seen the past 2 days, we've gotten screwed. I do suggest you guys to take 2, maybe 3, mix them with your own picks. Obviously, wait for the news later today, because a lot more picks are added to the board later in the day based on the news. Especially this past week, it's been absolute mayhem with all the injury news. Today, the Lakers players are probably not going to play. So that could affect more over-unders and more people added to the board and make it so there's better people to pick and, go from there. So once again, I do suggest, playing 2 to 3 at most, not going for the power play, going for the flex plays. So even if you do only hit 3, if you're playing 5, then you get a little bit money back. If you're hitting 4 out of 5, you do double your money, and then 5 out of 5, it is 10 times. So that's what I'm looking at for today. Do think we're going to get back on the winning train. I do think we're going to hit 5 for 5 finally after all the bad luck we've gone through. And yeah, so that's what I'm looking at so far. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate all the support, all the likes, all the comments. Please subscribe. It really does help my channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. And make sure to follow me on Twitter. I might update my picks later in the day just based on what news comes out, but this is what I'm liking so far. So thank you guys once again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.